Hello, and welcome to the SaturdayMP Show, episode number 53, being recorded mostly live, October 22nd, 2024. This is a show about shipping secure, high-quality software faster and helping you and other people become better software developers. Today I'm your host, Chris, and today we're gonna. It's been a hectic week. And just kind of a busy time, so I'm recording this actually. There's no time on the video today. I'm actually recording this like Tuesday night, so I'm going to try and get this published. I try to publish every Wednesday, barring any disasters. Like I didn't publish after Thanksgiving weekend because was just too busy, just didn't have time. So let's see if I can get this up and out the door for tomorrow. So. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm just really busy. We have lots of stuff going on. I'm wrapping up some client work right now, trying to get to the end of a project here, kind of trying to wrap some issues up and stuff. So, I guess with that said, if you're looking to hire me, and you're listening to this now, or I guess even in the future, just go over to the SaturdayMP website and you can find information about what I do and how consulting and stuff works. And then if you have any just general feedback about these videos or have any other questions you'd like me to answer in the future, or like maybe you want me to play more video games or less video games, you just get back to actually like solving or doing some real life examples or doing a tutorial or something, just send me an email to ask at SaturdayMP.com, SaturdayY.com. Or you could just leave comments if you're watching this on YouTube below. So that would be great. All right. So if you haven't watched the last video or any of these videos, this is Human Resource Machine. So this is a game where basically you're like this is me. You're kind of like in this dystopian future, and you solve these problems like almost like you're a computer. So you have like really low level software development, like you're a CPU and you have some registers and maybe a couple of spots of memory, and you have very basic instructions like move numbers from one register to another or increment the number by one. And I've recorded several videos of me solving most of these problems. I don't think I recorded any solving the first like easy ones. So you go back and you can see, I think I have a playlist for all these now. The last video we did these were actually strings, so this is kind of mimicking like a null terminated string. So I think that's what this last one will be. And then it looks like there's going to be an intermission, and then these ones on the left. These are really hard ones. So for those who don't know, I record these mostly live. Like I do very little editing, so this could be a video of me, like half an hour of me just failing to solve any of these problems. And I think that's important because I think there's a lot, like if you want really high polished, quality videos that don't put you to sleep, like there's lots of those out there. I like to have my videos where potentially failure, because I don't think people see that enough. They just think success just happens, or they can't figure out why they can't solve this problem in 20 minutes or whatever. But in reality, the person recording the video has either pre-solved that problem, edited the video probably, or they've done it 100 times before. It's why they can do it so quick. So anyway, let's see how many of these we can get through. I'll record this for about half an hour, I think. It'll be a nice way to end the night. Playing some games. And this is a fun game, and I'm getting kind of close to the end. So I think these robots are slowly taking over the world or something. I'm not 100% sure what the storyline is. I only play this every once in a while and I forget. Oh, maybe I'm almost done. Maybe the next couple of videos I'll just end the whole thing. So because then there's like a sequel to it, which is this is Human Resource Machine. I can't remember what the sequel is, but it's almost like parallel programming, I think, for the sequel. So maybe we'll try some of those. So all right, let's get into an actual problem here. Okay. So, again, you watch previous videos, figure things out. So we actually get... Yeah, so the last time we had letters, we had all these registers. There's a 0 for the null terminated string. So I don't know, and this lady will tell us what we do. So let's see. Counting verification. Oh. These are a few of my favorite things. All right, so you can see the instructions that we have access to here on the left, and then we can create, you can create up to 3 programs. So, I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do here. These are a few of my favorite things. Like warm woolen mittens or something like that. Wait, I'm confused. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we gotta count how many of these there are, I think. Okay. So yeah, A is 4 because there's 4 of them. X is 3. Okay. How can you determine if 2 letters are equal? Yes, B is just one more. Yeah, so like, yeah, I guess they're treating this almost like ASCII and not Unicode. Yeah, I guess I maybe knew that, so. Alright, so. Okay, so I think we have to pick up C here on the left. And then we have to count how many C's we find in this. Oh, so we're just this is almost like a string, like if this is our big long string, how many instances of C do we find in our string there? I think is what we have to do. So, and then, so we go through, and then we have to put like a number. Okay, so we'll have to leave this 0 here for the null terminated string, but then we'll put like another one here that we'll use as our counter, I think. Okay, so the first thing you always have to do is this just picks up the item from the inbox. Actually, I don't think that's the first thing. We want to, let's copy from here. And then put it, let's just put it 19. So that'll become our counter. So if we, so we'll just, we could watch it do the thing. Okay. Okay. So that's what we'll do. And then that'll be 0 to start with, so that's what we want. Because then whatever's in 19, we'll increment 19 every time we find something. We'll bump it. And then we'll just plop that in there. And then come back to the beginning. Okay. So let's see. So we grab X. And we just have to look at each one. Oh, but we're also going to need a counter to know what index we're at here. And we need this 0. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we're going to have to do one more copy. And then, so let's put one at 17. Okay. Or I guess we could put it at 15. Right, because we're gonna need to go here and then 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 here and here until we get to 0. To the null terminated string, and then we'll have to bump this one every time. Okay. So this is let's call this. I have to write this with the mouse, so this is not going to be great. Let's call this index. Oh yeah, nailed it first try. Okay, and this is count. Just so I don't forget and everyone can see. Boom. Done and done. All right. So we copy to count and index. Oh, it's kind of nice it labels those two. I forgot about that. And then, okay, so we pick up the first one. How am I going to compare these two? If I compare them, I think do I lose them? I have to add the two of them together. But if that was a number, I would have to subtract them, and if they're the same. So I think if I subtract them, I'd lose it. So we want to use this fancier one, so we want to subtract from index. So let's just see what happens. Let's just step through this. So we could slide how fast we go here, and then we can just do the step. So 0, 0. That's good. 22. Okay, so but we lost x. So, oh, do we have to go back and get x every time? So I guess we need to copy this to here. Okay, let's write this one. Let's call this. This is the input. All right, nailed it there. First time again. Index and input. Okay. And then I have to go back there every time. So I pick it up, I copy it to input, and then I subtract it from here. And then I'm going to want to copy from, oops, yeah, input. I just kind of keep going. Oh, but after I subtract it, if it is 0, then I'm going to want to add. If it's not 0, then I want to add one to my count. So if it's 0, we will bump this value by 1. And if it is 0, then and we're going to want to go here, and then I think this will work. So we'll copy from 14. Yeah, we'll do the initialization, inbox. We'll grab. So this is just the first letter, and then we'll have to add another loop. So, okay, well, let's just see what happens. So A0, that looks good. -1, so it's not 0. So we'll go to this jump. Then we should get A again. Oh, I have to bump this guy though. Yeah, okay. So if it's 0, we'll go here, otherwise jump here. So no matter what we do, we need to bump index. Okay. Try this again. Oh, the first one will be okay. Oh, and then we gotta have to compare if it's null at the end. Okay, this just looks like it's working. All right, we'll get it. We'll get an error when we get to the end because we don't. Okay, so I think every time we bump this is gonna freak out. Yeah. Oh, it's type safe. Okay, huh? That's hilarious. Okay. So actually what I need to do is I bump the count. So the first thing I need to do is check to see if this is, so we do the initialization, inbox, copy it to the input, boom. Can we make the assumption that we have at least something in the string? So we do this comparison. Oh, let's do it at as the first thing. So, so every time during the loop, if it's So, okay, where do I want to put this? So inbox, and then I dump it to input. Oh, I think I'll leave input the same. Oh, okay, I could just go along. I'm doing this wrong. So I can just go along each one. Boom. So instead of going back to get the input every time, I'm going to go pick up 0. Compare it to this. If they're equal, we're done. If they're not, then go grab this and compare it. Okay. So, okay, we got a lot going on here. This gets super confusing super fast. So we copy that to the input. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy from here because we want 0. So copy from 14. If 14, and then compare and then subtract from the this index, the number in the index, not the actual index. If it's 0, we're done. If 0, jump. And then reset everything. Okay, if it's not 0, then subtract. Okay, so if it's not 0, then we got to go get the. Okay, so let's get rid of a bunch of this stuff because this is confusing me. We'll add this back in here. Okay, if it's not 0, go pick up the input. So let's copy from here. And then subtract it from the index. And then we can re-add this if 0. If it's 0, we bump count. If it wasn't 0, then we bump the index. And then so we bump the index. Okay. And then I think we could just go back to the beginning here. Alright, I think that, oh, I don't know, let's see what happens. Okay, so we do initialization, so that's good. So we put our input there, that's great. So now, oh, right, oh man, I even said that last time. See, mostly live. So I can't compare these two. How do I know when to stop then? So if I want to Oh, maybe I'll just create a max of 13. Like, do I just copy the max and just have it there? I kind of wanted to stop when the string was empty. I don't remember how I stopped. Oh man, now I kind of wish I'd watched a previous video first. How did I stop last time when I... Because they were null terminated strings. Or it's very similar. Do they just have a blank in between them? I don't... Oh, maybe, okay, maybe I just pick this up, and if it's 0, oops, go away, okay. If it's 0, then I just, that's how I know, okay. Alright, so let's try this again. I just get all confused, I find it easier just to start again from scratch. Okay, so I need to put the input there, boop. And then, so I'm going to grab B, going to put B here in input. And then I'm going to go pick up B. If it's 0, I'm done. Okay, so that's what I'll do. So, copy from the index value. If it's 0, then basically take the count and outbox it. Okay, and then we would do a jump all the way back up to the top. Reset everything. Okay. So that's how we know when to stop. If it's not 0, then compare it to the subtract it from input. If that is 0, I keep that one inside there. Okay, so this is where we go back to that. I guess I could have left that in here. Then we want, if that is 0, then bump the count. If it was not 0, if it was not 0, then jump to here. Oh, if it's not 0, we'll just pick up the next one. So if it's not 0, then we can go... Oh, no, either way we still have to bump the index. And then we can jump back up to here. Copy from the index if it's 0. Okay, let's try that. I'm sure we're missing something, but... It's not 0. Okay, that's good. That's a 0. Okay. Okay. This is looking pretty good. How many B's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, yada yada yada. I'll just slow it down a little bit and just run it. Okay. So there, we compare that last one. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there was 5. Okay, I thought there was 4. Okay. So now we're going to go to 14. Okay, so 0. All right. Now we reset everything. Oh, did I get this? Did I get this right? It looks like it. Okay. How many X's are there? 1, 2, 3. It's hard to count when the guy's running around there. All right. Oh, this would be. And then we can see, for those I haven't watched before too, it'll rate my performance with the number of instructions I used and the number of steps I took. So I don't know, there's an optimal plan for each. So if we get this works, it looks like it's going to work. Then I think we could maybe we'll try and optimize it. Let's see. What do they say? Ooh. Oh, yeah, my speed challenge is way off. Okay. Okay, so that's cool. So the speed one is the number of steps. So let's copy this and let's paste it here. So we have usually the extra jumps or something that we can get rid of. Well, that was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, let's see. I'll try to see if I can optimize this for a couple minutes and then call it quits. That's a lot of steps. Yeah, can I get rid of a jump? Can I clean up this? Probably this loop here I could clean up. This where we do a lot of steps. Jump. Jump. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere in this. This loop is probably really inefficient. I got like all these nested loops going on. We could maybe flatten out one of these loops somehow to do less steps. Right, like I always have to bump this index. Does bumping change what I have in my hand? I don't remember now. So if I put this here, I could get rid of a jump. Right, like I would need this. I could put this jump here. Oh, I still need to jump down here, though. I don't know. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so yeah, oh, I didn't even slow-mo it to test the... Oh, this one takes forever. Oh, I didn't update if... Oh, yeah, okay. I should check that. If I bump it, it must screw it up. Oh, yeah, okay. Put the bump one in my head. Okay, so this won't work. Dang it. Okay, let's get rid of some of these jumps and see what we can't figure out. Okay, so boom. This is not the problem. It's this loop here. These loops here. So we're going to grab the index. If it's 0, boom. If it's not 0, yeah, like we need another jump if 0 check here. Okay, how can I? So sometimes these problems, I think, like I have to put some of these up here. I can never think, like it's almost like you want to reverse the order of your program from how you usually think about writing a program. And that's really hard for my my poor brain. So that could be the solution. So we always want to bump the index, no matter what. We don't care. So let's put that towards the bottom here. If this is 0, I always want to bump the index. So do I want to do that as one of the first things I do every time through the loop? So I'll copy from the input. At 0, bump the count. No, I need to have this comparison here. jump if 0. It might not be negative. Okay, so if I put this... So grab the index. If it's 0, skip the whole thing. Yeah, should I start this index at -1? And then I can kick it every time before I copy from it? Copy to index, and then I do this. Like I start that at -1. And then I do this bump here. Does that do anything for us? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I screwed something up. So it's not 0. Okay, that's 0. Oh, I'm missing a jump back up there. Oh, okay. Like I still need this. I don't think this is any better. I still need to jump up here. Like I don't think that's going to buy us anything. So it's still going to be 400 and some steps, probably, eh? Oh, we got down to 402. We had 430 sometime. Okay, so we did do something there by moving this bump index up there. I'm sure it has something to do with these jumps. Like maybe maybe I could do this. So if I put this here and then so the first time I do I don't want to do it. Bump index, copy. And then if it's 0, then I want to do it. Then I want to go up here. If it's not 0, then just jump out of there. So it looks like we got a less jump, right? So we'll copy from input, or copy to input. We'll just skip over that. Boop. Oh, now maybe I can put that bump index down here. Okay, so I can even get rid of that one step here. Okay, so if we get rid of that, and then we put this bump index... Oh, wait. No, we always want to bump the index. Okay, so we do need this bump index. Okay, so just skip that, boom. Bump that, bump the index, copy from the index if it's 0. We're done. If it's not 0, then input. Otherwise, this jump needs to go here. Okay, sure. Let's try it. I'll step through it real quick just to make sure. Okay, so that looks okay. So let's just run it. How many bees? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems faster, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Hey! Alright, cool. Alright. Oh, that was pretty awesome. Let's go to the elevator. How do I go to the elevator? Oops. Can I just... How do I get out of here? Escape? No. Tell me more. Oh, there it is. Aha! Okay, cool. Well, where's Carol? Because all these bad things have been, these robots have been showing up every time we get to these coffee things. And then I'll call it quits.
Hey, where's Carol? Oh my god. This coffee is amazing. Back to work, ladies.
Breaking. Previous reports of machine army evaluate to false. Everything equals 100% fine. Whether within pleasant tolerance parameters or human skin layer, you're all going to be fine.
that was pretty funny. Okay. Val incinerator. All right, so I think we're just gonna call it for tonight. So thank you very much for watching me solve the inventory report. That was a little more challenging than I thought it was gonna be. This Val incinerator. Oh yeah, these ones on the left will probably be crazy. But yeah, thank you again for watching. If you like what you saw, please share this with others. Like and subscribe it so others can find it. If you have any questions or things you want me to do, maybe there's another software game or a problem, like a real life problem you want me to address or an example to go through, send me an email to ask@SaturdayMP.com, ask@SaturdayMP.com, or leave comments in the if you're watching this YouTube, leave comments below. So thank you very much for your time and attention. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye.